Hey guys, Beast here. Well, fire season is winding down, basically done for the season. So I kind of escaped with a girlfriend for a few days. And I know you guys have seen a little bit of the shots we've done, some family camping. I haven't always included them in that. I'm not sure how much I'll ever include them into the videos, but you may see more and more of that. Some of your comments have asked kind of what we carry and what we're using. Well, we're kind of doing, sorry for the sunshine and sorry for the wind, we're going to test the road mic here just to see how good it is. But we are cruising in an 03 Ford Expedition. She's kind of cruising stealth mode. She's got some street tires on it. There's no roof rack, there's no crazy kayak rack or anything like that on the top. We're doing incognito, but we had a great time. I'll roll in some footage here. We hit up JenTara Hot Springs off of Highway 20 there in Oregon. Fantastic, great spot. We'll be back definitely with the bus. A little bit of tricky section. You could possibly, if you wanted to, cross in four-wheel drive, cross the river and go over to the island where it's at. It was very nice, very well kept. There was some rumors that there was some trash all about, and we didn't find that at all. We only spent about an hour there. Very nice and warm. And then we kept moving on. We actually stopped at Crane Springs, Hot Springs, and man, that place is phenomenal. It's a little bit more setup. It's definitely kind of an open field, available for, you know, some camping. There's some RV spots. They're private tubs, big old bins, kind of like a cattle trough setup. Very, very nicely done, very clean. Well worth a few bucks to have a nice evening without feeling like you're at a resort. They did a really nice job there. And honestly, this morning we kind of came through the Malheur National Area, worked our way down past French Glen, and if you haven't guessed already, we are here at Albert Desert. The big old Steens behind you. Last time I was here, there was a lot of snow-capped mountains up there, and we've just been enjoying ourselves. So we'll turn you guys around and we'll show you kind of what we got set up. All right, so again, future videos, if you guys want to know kind of what I carry, we do it pretty simple. I do carry a lot of equipment with me, a little bit of recovery gear. Again, this is sort of the family vehicle, so we don't have a huge lift and off-road tires on there. There's no winch on this thing, so we are careful about where we travel. We're using a very well-used tent. This here is the MSR Hauler, no longer made, but a fantastic tent, great for high winds, which I don't know if you can hear through the wind buff of the Rode Mic Pro, but we're getting some pretty good winds here. It happens every night in Albert Desert. This has been my workhorse for Wildland Fire. It is a 3-person, but it also has a 92-inch head-to-toe space, and unfortunately they don't make this specific model anymore. One thing I really love about the fact you got smaller mesh, so you don't get a lot of dust and dirt in there with the high winds. We are going to leave the fly off and hopefully no moisture. There's a little more cloud cover today than we had last night. I was really hoping for kind of a time-lapse starry night with a little Milky Way action. Doesn't look like we're going to get that here. We are camped in the very dead center of Albert, which is kind of what we prefer. Inside we have a double sleeping bag, double pad. We'll do further reviews about that. And then just one small tote, one cooler, and kind of rolling the way I would do in any sort of lightweight expedition. And we're gonna enjoy some dinner. Stay tuned. Breaking out the workhorse of the firebox stove, we got dinner ready. Good meal, good drinks, and good company. We tucked ourselves into our tent to a wonderful sunset. Had a great evening of warm wind right off the desert. And of course, woke up to a brilliant sunrise. No arguments, this was a great trip. Met with good coffee in the morning. Once we wrapped up camp, we had a quick dip in the Albert Hot Springs. Nice little spot, kind of a quirky lady who runs the place, but all in all, a good hot springs. Definitely visit if you're in the area. You'll have to forgive the crazy hair after several hot springs and no real showers and not really caring. This is what it looks like. As you can tell, we've got a big scenery change here behind you. Lots of colors, more aspens. We took a cutoff road. We took the Rock Creek Road from the western side of the Steens. Very long, narrow, kind of goes through the Heart Mountain Antelope Refuge area. And we've come in here past the station, about 4 to 9 miles up the road, you'll find the Heart Mountain Hot Springs. I'll put in a quick shot. We haven't actually been down there, but we stopped just to check it out. There's a wild open pool, and there's an actually built house. So we've come down just to the street, kind of a dead end spot. I'll spin you around so you can see what our campsite looks like. So we wander down here to the dead end road, got the Expedition, got the Moscow bag, one small cooler, one super tote full of all sorts of fun things, and of course the lovely lady setting up the mattress over there. MSR. Do have a fire pit here. The fire ban apparently is still in effect. However, all of our neighbors in all the other spots far away all seem to be getting ready for putting the fire together. So we'll kind of play that one by ear. Maybe the signs weren't corrected. It is cooler. It is fall. You can see the leaves turning. If the wind dies down, we might think about having a fire. But for right now, the MSR little cook stove over there is going to be doing most of the stuff. And again, probably it'll get dark by the time that happens, and I'll throw in some photos and you'll see. Again, let me know. We can always go through some of the stuff we carry. If you guys don't follow Coyote Works, there's a reason I carry all this sort of survival gear, and go check out his channel, see what happens to his Jeep JK when he stopped to open up a cattle gate and realized that there was a fire under his hood in his Jeep and his whole thing burned up. And he carries with him very similar survival gear like I do. He's got an entire backpack full of food, shelter, water, all of his stuff. He calls it an inch bag. You know, it's sort of a bug out bag, if you will, but it's all the basic supplies that you're going to need when your vehicle isn't your shelter anymore. That's one of the reasons that I refrain from rooftop tenting. Not that I won't ever get into rooftop tenting, but you need to be prepared to spend away from your vehicle. Whether your vehicle goes into a ditch, whether it bursts into flames, you can't rely on that shelter of the vehicle. So you need to have a backpack with enough gear and easy to pull out items so you can make camp next to them. Well, as we descend from Heart Mountain down to the Warner Valley, beautiful overlooks, we headed home. It was a terrific weekend, nice few days, and an amazing memories that I will not soon forget. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll catch you down the road. Thanks for all the love and support. You guys are amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow the adventure on social media, and we'll see you on the road.